The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah!
Not from you, Byron. How many times do we have to go through this?
I've been practicing all week. You haven't gotten any better.
The sky is truly the limit for the glorious Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode knows how to make an entrance, and he's got the substance to back it up. Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
The Minnesota native is scratched and clawed for everything he's earned in his life. Represented the United States in the Olympics. Former tag team champion on multiple occasions, Chad Gable is ready to do big things on the big stage.
Oh, this should be good.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jason Jordan.
Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person to win the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw tag team titles? Oh, I know. Jason Jordan.
For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right. He read it off my notes. Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment that was.
The news.
I know. It was the proudest thing I've ever done. What a beautiful family. What a talented, gold-blooded family.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Michael Corey, time to hop aboard the positivity bus because the new day is here.
I hope your positivity bus drives right into a bridge embankment.
Take that back.
2 pounds, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. The New Day.
You eat your burritos with, like, almond milk? Well, of course. I have a sensitive system. Come on, Michael, say it with me. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. All right, we'll just keep it a solo party. Look for Chad Gable to kick things off with incredible offense. Gable's trademarks include submission holds, airstrikes, and devastating German suplexes.
We've seen some amazing six-man tag team matches in the past, and I'm sure this one will rank right up there with some of the best.
Chad Gable has superior resilience. Just when you think the Olympian is down for good, Gable finds a second win.
Gable prides himself on his endurance and versatility as a competitor, Saxton. And he does what
he goes for the cover. And there's a kick out at one.
It's way too early.
He wants no part of the outside. Ooh, what an upper. Oh, ooh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
And a lethal clothesline. Headbutt to the back of the... And now he goes for it a second time. His kick connects. Shoulder block. Gets him with the kick. Lariat. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Now back to the ring.
Remember, this is a man who is a three-time NCAA national qualifier in amateur wrestling at Indiana University. Jason Jordan has become known as the savant of suplexes, and everyone better watch out when those singlet straps
cover here. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
It's going to take more than that to slow down Gable.
The pin's broken up. Oh, there's some good contact there by Big E. Jason Jordan is the power man of American Alpha, but it's also important to remember this decorated competitor possesses speed and agility. He's got the shoulders down. And his attention is now focused on that arm. A rolling elbow. Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Jason Jordan has levels of power, athleticism, and agility that you just don't see very often. When Jordan hoists his adversary up in the air and drives him down with
shoulders on the mat. Not enough to end this one.
Too soon.
When this guy's on, look out. He's making a statement here with this attack. Things are looking dire for Jason Jordan. The six-man tag team match certainly seems to be getting the best of him here.
And things look bleak right now.
The grand amplitude is so impressive for so many reasons. Jason Jordan's agility and strength play such a role in the execution of the maneuver, and its impact on opponents is simply awesome.
Jason Jordan has perfected administering grand...
Look at Chet. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Wow! German suplex, incredible!
That could be a game changer. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Not sure if you can sustain this, but it's sure fun to watch right now.
And look at sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not a incredible elevation from the big man.
Here's his chance to win this.
Yeah, he can turn it on in the blink of an eye.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Whoa. Incredible move by Chad Gable.
Gable in a...
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team...
Woods with his opponent. Oh, man, face first, wheelbarrow, face buster. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Down to the floor.
Oh, double hand shot.
Caught him with a chop. Gets out of the way of that one. And Jason Jordan reverses it.
And it's Big E showing some agility.
All right, that was impressive.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He could do it here. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Wow, what's it going to take?
He lands the belly-to-belly.
Through with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
He hits it. Bobby Roode brings every everyone to their feet.
Me too. Here's his moment, Michael.
Xavier Woods has been eliminated.
Watch out, E-Train might be pulling into the station.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Big E with the excellent move to get out. Shoulders down, this could be it. Oh, how resilient was that?
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
And he's able to get out.
What a glorious kick out for Bobby Roode.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And the instinct from Gable on display.
So quick.
Ooh, no luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, elbow. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull. Here he goes for the win. Impressive show of strength here, guys.
Yeah, but think about all the energy this is likely sapping. And it's Big E showing some agility.
All right, that was impressive.
And we're back to this form of attack. He wants no part of the outside. Big E has eyes to finish. Big E's looking at it. The big ending from Big E.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Move grab.
I love that move. Jason Jordan getting absolutely assaulted in there. Will Jason Jordan be able to continue?
He's going for the pin. He's in control now.
Chad Gable has been eliminated.
That has got to be it.
But now, can Kingston make the most of this?
His shoulders are down. 1, 2.
Jason Jordan
he is
has been
rolling.
eliminated.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
There it is. Now the question is, can Big E finish?
Oh, no. Here we go. Big E sees it. Big E has eyes to finish. Big E with a big ending.
That should do it.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Bobby Roode has been eliminated.
What an amazing six-man tag match. Now let's get another look at those six superstars going head-to-head and toe-to-toe.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. The New Day.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by The Big Show, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Cesaro, The Bar.
There was that one time at WrestleMania where they lost the tag team titles to Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas. You remember that?
How dare you bring that up, Saxton?
I thought it was funny,
news.
Byron.
That's ridiculous.
Thanks, Michael.
There was nothing entertaining about that. It was a travesty. Sheamus and Cesaro didn't know how to handle that.
Well, at least they've rebounded from it ever since.
No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
It's devastation time! Frightening.
Unnerving.
And
A
their
couple of
opponents,
bad dudes.
accompanied by Drake Maverick, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Razor and Akam, the Authors of Pain.
What an incredible opportunity on this big stage for the Authors of Pain tonight.
It was just a WWE because they have done nothing but destroy everything in front of them.
Tell you what, just the intimidating march to the ring is enough to throw your opponent's mindset out of whack. Man, these guys are scary.
Sheamus is always looking for a fight when he's on the warpath. You better clear the way, fella.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
And I can't help but wonder how the champ's game plan differs, if at all, knowing that the title is not on the line here tonight.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
You gotta do something to get back in this thing.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Bringing it back into the ring. He's starting to feel it here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there, and now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. Teamwork at its best.
He's got him covered. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Razor refuses to surrender.
I'm not surprised at all.
Cesaro with a rough blow there.
Oh, that'll hurt.
Cesaro with a rough blow there.
Oh, that'll hurt.
Shoulders on the mat. There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
Rezar refuses to surrender.
I'm not surprised at all.
And there's a stiff uppercut. Looks like he's starting to falter. And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
I don't know, he just seems a little intimidated from the start. And I don't remember ever seeing him look that way. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Oh no, here we go. Sheamus sees it.
Cesaro.
Oh, 3 massive Irish curse backbreakers.
Can he finish the job? That's a huge opening for Sheamus.
He goes for the cover. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Not yet.
At 6'4" and weighing 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior puts everything he has into devastating his opponent with the Brogue Kick, making it the ultimate death blow.
The Celtic Warrior's Brogue Kick is an unbelievable strike. The pages of the WWE history books will show that the Brogue Kick has served Sheamus very, very well at the WWE locker room's expense. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong, got the shoulders down, digging deep for a kick out.
The book hasn't quite closed on Akam yet.
This guy's dangerous in and out of the ring, and it looks like he wants to prove just that. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Can Rezar stay in this after that?
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the 2 partners have to travel together, train together.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. No, shoulders up in two. He's still in this. Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Cravat locked in.
He's just so dominant. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of. So that Cesaro is in position. Cesaro unleashes the Cesaro swing.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Now Cesaro needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Going to the top, high risk. Look at this. Quick cover from Sheamus. He takes him down hard.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
Sheamus with the cover. He's making a statement here with this attack. And he got a near fall out of it.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was a team no one expected to be in the final. Sheamus is looking to end this right now.
What noise, what impact!
That has got to be it.
Akam is in a real bad spot.
If Sheamus hits this one's over.
As a college...
Sheamus looking for something big. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for. The win. When you have all the physical gifts that Sheamus possesses, along with that type of killer instinct, you have your pick of whatever sport you want to pursue. I'm sure his opponents in WWE wish the Celtic Warrior would have stayed in Ireland playing rugby.
It's no surprise that Sheamus was one of the top rugby players on his team during his college days. Just by sheer size alone, I don't see how anyone could defend the Celtic Warrior. Once Sheamus gets going, I just see him steamrolling over everyone on the field.
And no luck against Cesaro there.
He gets it with a reversal. He slams him down, looking for all the glory here. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
Looking to hurt him, big time move.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 Falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defense. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Oh, boy.
What an uppercut.
That should do it.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Kick. But he's got to capitalize now.
He's got him covered.
They did it. They won the match.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here are your winners, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Cesaro, the Bar.
Sending a message to the entire locker room with that win.
With wins like that, there's no way these two should even think about splitting up. Just my opinion.
And give this Houston crowd feet almost the entire match.
Here comes the Hall of Famer.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas.
You know, Jackie and Terry once formed a group called PMS. Pretty Mean Sisters. Not only was she a trainer and tough enough, she actually managed Booker T.
Unanimously regarded as one of the toughest people, male or female, to ever step foot in a ring, Jacqueline has earned her reputation. Behold the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Her dominance, her unique appearance, and her unmistakable aura have all made Asuka one of the top competitors in the entire women's division. You know, I will never forget the first time I saw Asuka enter the NXT arena. She had so much buzz surrounding her debut, and I think it's safe to say Asuka has certainly lived up to her reputation.
One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoyed this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Glow's like having a nightlight, so it's okay. Naomi's one of the most respected superstars in all of the women's division.
One of the most athletic superstars in the history of WWE.
A former pro basketball cheerleader, professional dancer, Naomi can do it all from bell to bell.
And one of the most fun and exciting entrances in all of WWE.
How can you not bob your head, Corey, when Naomi comes out? How can you not get lost in the moment? Go ahead, Naomi, get it, girl!
Unbiased broadcaster, Saxton.
Or just a grump.
Here comes the Queen.
Making his way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. first ever women's Hell in a Cell match against Sasha Banks. An amazing Iron Man match as well. Charlotte has accomplished it all in such a short period of time. And you can see the respect from the WWE Universe for Charlotte. Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Here comes a woman who many are saying is the future of the women's division. Ember Moon.
Forget the future, Michael. I'd like to call Ember Moon the present.
WWE Hall of Famer Booker T discovered Ember Moon, and when I asked Booker what it was about Ember that attracted him to her, he said, she's good.
She has proven to be good. An NXT Women's Champion in the past. Certainly a future Women's Champion on Raw or SmackDown Live. The Phenom is for real.
It's boss time. And here comes Sasha.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
You ever talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
Mickie James.
And from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
A six-time champion. I sometimes question the fact that she's friends with Alexa Bliss. But despite that fact, she's a legend.
Cole, it sounds to me like maybe you're a little bit jealous that Mickie gets to spend time with the goddess and you're not even allowed to look in her general direction.
Maybe. You too, Michael? Mickie James, also a talented country singer.
Mickie James, talented in the ring, talented behind the microphone. Byron, one of these days you'll find something you're good at in life. Maybe not.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
Targeting the back now. What a hit from Ember Moon.
Here we go. Start the count.
Any more punches and Saxon's going to have to take his shoes off the count.
What a hit from Ember Moon. Close quarters. What a hit from Ember Moon. Looks like Jacqueline is starting to slow here.
Well, this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
This is bad, guys. This match.
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
And she lands a perfectly executed drop kick.
This combo is out of this world.
Here she goes, guys. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Naomi is starting to look a little uneasy.
But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much trouble here.
She's got her where she wants her.
She doesn't want to get up.
Targeting the chest area. Uh-oh, there's the elbow drop. Perfectly timed slam. Not so fast. Wow, is there nothing she can't do? Taking a shortcut here.
Come on, Rev. You can't let her get away with that.
And Naomi forces her way out.
Gonna take more than that.
Lands a pretty stiff kick. The spear, the end is near. At the oh my goodness, crushing it. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, this does not look good. Outside the ring, dangerous area here.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Don't do this.
Punishment by any means necessary.
That acrobatic maneuver clearly caught her off guard. I see where she's going with this.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Charlotte may have it harder than any other second-generation star. Upholding a family's legacy is tough, but when your dad is Ric Flair, that's even more hype.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Using her feet here. Charlotte's pressure as the daughter of Ric Flair is immense, but she shouldered it and forged ahead with a career that might eventually eclipse the Nature Boys.
And we've seen talented superstars falter under their parents' legacy, but Charlotte's proving herself the equal of the most decorated world champion ever. It's no wonder she's the queen.
Charlotte Flair has so many high-profile victories in both WWE and NXT. Corey, how does a competitor manage to steal a win from the Queen?
Well, Charlotte's just like her father in that this industry means everything. Rick and his daughter are both very emotional, and manipulating those emotions could be key to victory.
And she delivers a lightning quick strike.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
Corey, going back to those emotions, Charlotte isn't afraid to shed. She goes for the cover.
Charlotte with an easy kick out there.
Too early in the match to end it.
Here comes Sasha Banks.
Bankrupt.
It's heating up now.
The window to take this just opened for Sasha Banks.
You're not going to get her that easy.
She's still in this one.
Pure artistry by her on that hurricanrana. Charlotte finds herself in a tough spot.
We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
Boy, I'm a little surprised at how overmatched she looks tonight. This really isn't like her.
Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
Look at that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent. She's got her in her sights.
A wise woman will stay down.
And she's toying with her now.
I think she should stay down.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Setting him up and back down the hard way. Going for the cover. All too easy for Asuka to escape.
How in the world?
Gentlemen, October 7, 2015 was the day a record-breaking undefeated streak was born. Asuka showed us a precursor to what would be the most dominant reign of the modern era.
see there.
Oh, this is not good at all.
Recognizing that dominant streak you brought up, Michael, making history has become second nature to Asuka. For all that time, nobody figured out the Empress of Tomorrow. No one solved the puzzle. No one was ready for Asuka.
And truer words have never been spoken. For well over 2.5 years, all competitors thought they had the answer, but Asuka always changed the question. Oh, nasty flipping senton.
She is on fire.
She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too soon.
Look at her go.
The first ever Women's Royal Rumble match was full of amazing moments, but Nia Jax may have had the best performance of the 29 women who didn't win that match.
I agree, Michael. While Asuka was obviously the true winner of the match, Nia Jax had plenty to be proud of, lasting 18 minutes and single-handedly eliminating 4 competitors. Here we go with Nia Jax.
Leg drop across the throat.
She's got a chance to
Leg drop across the throat.
Here's her chance.
Fellas, let's go back to Nia Jax's Royal Rumble performance. When it comes to unassisted eliminations, she had the most in the Royal Rumble, tied with Michelle McCool. But here's the thing. McCool was a surprise entrant. 4 women knew to prepare for Nia and still fell to the irresistible force.
Nia Jax set another record that night as 6 women needed to team together to eliminate the irresistible force. And it was 6 of the all-time greats. Asuka, Bayley, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and the Bella Twins.
Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Unbelievable athleticism.
As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious, much like Shayna did.
What a hit from Ember Moon.
Face first.
Setting up.
What does Jacqueline have to do to regain her composure? I think this match is starting to take it all out of her, guys.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive. It is not looking good for Jacqueline. Boom! What a suplex. It is not looking good for Jacqueline. Super kick!
She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Sasha Banks is tagged in.
Oh. Nice back rotation suplex.
Looks like we might just see the tag. Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
What a clothesline.
Ouch. Keep your eye on this one.
Look at this.
Zeroing in on the chest. We've got a cover.
And she kicks out.
Not yet. Her corner's calling for the tag.
Yeah, she wants back in this thing, Cole.
Looks like her partner wants back in this thing.
Yeah, she's sick of watching. She wants to fight.
And her partner's looking to get back in there.
She's tired of resting. She wants to go.
Her partner's itching to get back in there, Byron.
No surprise, she's a gamer. Oh, that's one way to bring it to her opponent. Big time.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Setting up.
She's got her now. Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship.
Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole. Look, I wasn't at all surprised when Sasha Banks lost the women's championship in her hometown. It is Boston, after all. Losing championships is like a way of life there. I will give Sasha credit, however, for her bravery in entering a brutal match like Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't think either Sasha Banks or Charlotte have ever been the same since that night. They both left something behind in that demonic cell.
Breaker. She's licking her chops.
No way she can survive this. Can she?
And it's Mickey.
Oh, the Mick kick right on the money.
That has got to be it.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
She's got something in mind.
She can't take any more of this.
Incoming. She goes for the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She just will not give up, Cole.
And it's Mickie James making a move.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Penny in predicament. Oh, that was a close call.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Here we go. Takes her down with an inverted DDT.
And that's the tag to Sasha Banks.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Setting up for the...
She goes for the cover. The pin's broken up. Tell you, the face taking some serious damage here.
Schoolboy! She's got the ropes, and the pin is broken.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking to end it. Sasha with a bank statement! The bank statement!
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now. Charlotte is in trouble.
Charlotte Flair has been eliminated.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
She is on fire.
And she's taken down to the mat.
She got her with a reversal. And Corey, she releases the hold.
It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Tough spot to be in right now for Jacqueline. She may have just hit a wall here. I think this one's over.
For some reason, she was just never able to get out of the gates. It's like she's been in first gear all night.
Second time's a charm.
Uh-oh. That's one for the highlight reel.
Sasha Banks using her speed right there.
Oh, sit-out slam. Look at this. And she kicks out at 2.
Wow, Jacqueline has not looked good, but here she is, alive and kicking still.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
I'd be shocked if Jacqueline can come back from that. Can Jacqueline?
Here's her cover. Where is she finding the strength to continue? Close call.
Look, I've known Sasha Banks since her time in NXT. I've seen her aspiration to be a champion catapult her to the top. But I've also seen that same aspiration push Sasha beyond her physical limits.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Nia Jackson off the tag.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Corey, you observed Sasha's aspirations as being damaging to her career. It has put her out of action for stretches of time. Is Sasha's aggressiveness a detrimental weakness, Byron?
Listen, weakness is about staying down, and I've never seen Sasha...
Nia Jax, big move coming. Oh, my Lord!
This match is slipping away from Naomi here.
She lands a strike. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
They call Nia Jax the irresistible force, and she's proven that moniker true as she's overpowered the competition in NXT and WWE.
Now, you ain't kidding, Cole. In both NXT and WWE, she'd tear through up-and-coming competitors in just a minute or two. She also turned in some dominating performances against the likes of Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold. She goes for the cover.
The two of you were discussing Nia Jax being irresistible, and I have to agree. You know, I recently invited Nia to my mother's house and offered to make her some apple pie. And technically, she didn't say no.
That's not what they mean by irresistible, Saxton. As the irresistible force of WWE, that means she plows through competition. Actions speak louder than words, gentlemen.
And she gets tossed around like a rag doll.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
This might be the one that ends it.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Wow.
I'd be shocked if Jacqueline could come back.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, makes my stomach hurt. I'd be shocked if Jacqueline could come back from that.
Now, can Nia Jax make the most of this?
And an ear fall.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
I don't know if their opponent expected that.
Oh, man! That looks like it hurts. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
This is the second time.
She goes for the cover.
Jacqueline has been eliminated.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Perhaps she's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Look out. That can break bones, guys.
Nia Jax has been eliminated.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh, a scoop slam. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Here's a warning for the women facing Asuka. Stretch. Because if you're not stretched out beforehand...
Ember Moon is getting...
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
She wants to finish this.
She can't take much more of this.
She's calling for it.
Look out!
Naomi is tagged in.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her second.
It's got to be over now.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
And Corey, ain't a pin attempt. One. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
No, kicks out in time.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
The spear!
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
Asuka getting ready here.
With a running hip attack!
Asuka can win it here.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Oh my goodness, crushing it!
Some good technique right there.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Crucifix! The shoulders are down. 1, 2. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time?
Russian leg sweep. Close quarters. Well, that rocked her all right. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. We're looking at complete domination here. She's calling her out.
This could be the one that ends her.
And it's Mickie James with a Mick kick.
That's it. That's what she needed.
And it's Mickie James making the moves. Don't let Asuka's smile fool you. She's always...
Oh, spiking DDT. She's back in full control now.
And she lets her... Here's the cover.
Popped up.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable. I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Great women's action here in WWE.
Mickie James has been eliminated.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Oh, and a bumpy landing. What force on that slam. And she lets her... We got to cover. 1, 2. Too close for comfort.
Wow, there's a perfect example why they call her the Empress, a heart the size of an empire.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
One more shot and she's done.
This is going to be big, one way or another. She's got her where she wants her.
Look out, she could be done.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Good night.
What a stunner.
That might have done it, Cole.
This could do it. 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Neil, she took a risk on that one.
This one's over, guys. Yeah, that's one of the more graceful dives you will ever see.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Will it be? 2. Kicking out of that may have used up her last bit of energy.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Clearly trying to take out the shoulder. Sasha Banks is tagged in.
Setting it up.
Neck breaker. How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move. Byron, she has no idea where she is right now.
And I assure you, the top of that turnbuckle is not where you want to be when you're in this kind of condition.
I finally found out why Sasha Banks wears those ridiculous glasses. When you spend that much time searching for a spotlight, it's hazardous to your eyesight.
She hits here, this match is over. She's definitely energized, but she better make sure
She counters before it's too late. When she gets in attack mode, look out. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Oh, and she gets out of the way. Wow, what a leg sweep. And then taking out the knee.
Oh, man. That'll destroy your ligaments.
Sasha Banks might have to go on the defensive. She should.
Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
Up until now, this match had all the makings of a good old-fashioned blowout.
Naomi just too fast for her. She dodges that one.
Naomi is sizing up the situation.
You still feel the glow when the lights are out, and she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Naomi!
Oh, monumental move by Naomi.
That the cover. 1, 2.
Gosh, that's not being tossed. That's more like being propelled.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure.
Back in from the apron.
Brought in the hard way.
There's a pin now. 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And Naomi picks up the win.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here are your winners, Jacqueline, Asuka, Naomi, and Charlotte Flair.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
Well, that was indeed a great match. And I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever known. And not only because he's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business, you are looking at a master of mind games, a psychological warrior.
Some might say those mind games, that sinister-like attitude represents the true personality of Shinsuke Nakamura. A man who feels he has freed himself from the weight of the WWE Universe.
Here comes the Kingslayer!
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
And his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
Elbow to the heart. I got right to the gut. Well, there's the enziguri. Got him where he wants him. Up, Falcon Arrow. Oh, my face first right into the buckle. Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take more than that.
Incoming. He's lining him up.
Better stay right where he is.
There's the crossbody.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Oh, my God, a small package driver.
Look at this athleticism.
Close to getting a count out here.
Nah, this is just some strategic gamesmanship.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Crushing blow.
One arm hooked.
Just plants his face. Pinning predicament. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Not yet. He's not going to like this.
I don't think he should get up.
Sling blade!
Nicely done.
Punishing attack on the body. He's going for the pin.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This one's not over yet.
Too early in the match to end it.
Seth Rollins returned in 2016 with the mantra, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. WWE superstars usually return from injury with determination, but with Rollins, it was almost a reinvention.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Seth Rollins coming. Oh, I think this man means business.
No doubt about that one.
Byron Route, the cover.
Up and
Rollins is as versatile as they come, and we're seeing that here. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
He hits the clothesline.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Seth Rollins getting ready. He wants no part of the outside.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
It takes a lot of guts to call yourself the king of strong style, but Shinsuke Nakamura has proven time and time again that he's worthy of the nickname.
Cole, I've been calling Nakamura's matches since his debut, and given how many NXT and WWE superstars have been laid out by the Kinshasa, there aren't many who can dispute Nakamura's moniker.
Boom. Nice. And there's a quick kick. The tension, the drama. This is electric.
You guys mentioned Nakamura's title as the King of Strong Style, and he truly earned that with every quote-unquote need to face. Unfortunately, he's also the king of low blows, given his underhanded tactics lately.
Saxton, I'd say those low blows are pretty strong, too. Tell you what, we'll have Nakamura hit you with one, and you can report back as to whether or not he's still the king of strong style.
I'll pass, thanks. Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. Seth Rollins coming in! Watch with a knee right to the face.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
Shinsuke Nakamura called himself the artist, and it's plain to see why. From his theatrical entrance to his unorthodox movement in the ring, Almost everything about Nakamura could be put in a museum. Well, except for his cheap shot low blows.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas, that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Going back to the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. We've also seen many a masterpiece in the ring from Nakamura during his time in NXT and on SmackDown Live. Unfortunately, he's tarnished that reputation by resorting to cheap tactics nowadays.
Look, he's still an artist in my eyes and an American hero. He also has the best entrance wardrobe in WWE. That actually meets.
He's got the shoulders down. Oh, heel kick.
Right on point.
After Triple H, I never thought we'd see somebody use the pedigree in such a dominating fashion. The finishing move is just one of the things Seth Rollins acquired during his time as a member of the Authority.
Oh, what a knee. Oh, brutal impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Seth Rollins getting ready. Bam!
That's what he was looking for, Michael. X marks the spot on that one.
Some would say that Seth Rollins' career in WWE is the best example of a competitor's evolution. The pedigree is a...
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. Here's his moment, Michael.
Seth Rollins really needed this break.
But what can he do with it?
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
The end is near for him.
Super kick! He got all that enziguri.
I always find it interesting to see how these...
Yes! Unreal performance.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as...
Here comes the Riot Squad.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riot, and Liv Morgan, the Riot Squad.
WWE could use a little anarchy. Would you agree, fellas?
I don't agree with that. I get nervous whenever these three are around.
The Riot Squad's always about having a little bit of fun as well. Byron, I swore to Ruby I wouldn't tell it was your suit in the shower.
Look who's here.
And their opponents, Mandy Rose, Paige, and Sonya Deville. Absolution.
Bright future, Byron, for these three ladies as part of Absolution.
Oh, absolutely. As a superstar, you always want to set yourself up. And Sonya Deville have set themselves up for success by having an incredible mentor and leader like Paige.
It's not often I agree with you, Byron, but you are absolutely accurate in your assessment.
Absolution, really a force to be reckoned with.
Let's talk more about Mandy Rose, Michael Cole. Matter of fact, let's not talk at all.
Big match here as we kick off this 3-on-3 contest.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
The Pele kick. The end is near. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, what a kick. There was a little something extra behind that chop. Oh, what a kick.
Vicious.
That kick connects. And stomping away in the corner. Boom, what a clothesline.
Just ruthless.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Boom! A knee right to the face.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
The inverted DDT connects.
Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker. Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber. She gets her with the fist.
She's got her sights set on damaging that arm.
Takes her off her feet with a tackle.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case, drawing spot number 4 in the Rumble and being the first person out of a pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Saxton, quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose, and she's been...
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Look at this. She can do no wrong here. She executes the fisherman suplex perfectly, and her whole body comes slamming down. Paige with a perfectly placed hit. The kick gets her.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Incredible impact on that slam.
Look out. There she goes.
Back in from the floor. And she's back in the ring now. That back's got to be aching now. We're looking at complete domination here. Right to the face. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Boom. Super kick. She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Dodges that one. Going all the way up. Look at Paige making her move. Elbow drop. Paige with a Paige turner.
Incredible.
She goes for the cover. Mandy Rose hits it.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Hooked up and
Backdrop suplex. Paige wants to put it away.
Paige. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Look at her go. What a six-man tag match.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here are your winners, Mandy Rose, Paige, and Sonya Deville. Absolution.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles a true global superstar before arriving in WWE. But since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that when AJ Styles made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, he wondered if he would even fit into WWE. But obviously he has done more than just fit in. He has excelled at this level.
No one ever thought he'd ever make it here to WWE. But now, here the phenomenal one is, ready to compete. Batten down the hatches. matches. Here comes the monster among men.
And his opponent, weighing in at 385 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step. Strowman's an absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful.
Yeah, you start to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
Well, there is one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable.
A crushing fall. No more talking behind each other's backs. Now they are face to face.
And pretty soon, fist to fist.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Using every ounce of his body on that splash. That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What power.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Ah, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
If you want to know why AJ Styles is determined to be the best this industry has to offer, check out the tattoos on his torso.
I'm no stranger to ink. I mean, it's my show, Superstar Ink. AJ's tattoos catch your eye because they show what's most important to Styles, his family.
Here we go. The Spine Buster.
Yeah, those tattoos we discussed, if you could slow down Styles enough to actually read them, you'll see a series of dates that correspond to the births of his children.
AJ Styles already has an exceptional skill set, but those tattoos show that Styles has a never-ending supply of motivation as well.
Ooh! Just a painful attack on the midsection. Flattens him with a clothesline. What a reversal by AJ Styles.
Styles is always thinking.
Ooh. AJ Styles beginning to breathe a little heavier now.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
With such authority.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
Oh, my Lord. Straight right.
Good night.
When this guy's on, look out.
When AJ Styles entered the WWE, he already had a big following and reputation from his time in Japan, though he isn't alone in bringing big talent to the West.
And those punches hit the mark. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Corey brings up AJ having a following before coming to WWE. It is similar to how Finn Balor had one as well. And
Together in the spur of the moment. AJ Styles was on a live tour in South America, took an 18-hour flight to Minnesota, and still had a hell of a match against Finn Balor. The WWE Universe has been buzzing about it ever since.
It even made you swear, Byron.
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. He's trying to mangle his face here.
drop kick.
Beautiful.
AJ Styles is so dangerous. He can utilize a new finishing maneuver anytime he chooses. The bottom line is, when AJ flattens an opponent with the Styles Clash, the referee can count to 100, because it's all over.
Braun Strowman is on the attack.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Incredible! This has to be it. AJ's in big trouble now.
Here we go. AJ Styles setting up. He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, my Lord.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Big trouble for AJ Styles.
Styles has to find some way to shake this off quick.
Oh! Clubbing blow. AJ Styles has got him.
This may be the beginning of the end.
Sidewalk slam with authority.
What's AJ Styles going to do now?
Something big is coming. He finally got it, guys.
Braun Strowman is on the attack. Wow, Braun Strowman is being controlled. Wow, Braun Strowman is being controlled.
There's the chop. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Braun Strowman is getting ready here.
Oh my gosh, from what heights?
AJ's in big trouble now.
That is exactly what Braun Strowman needed.
And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the boom.
Hellacious power slam.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's in trouble.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Unleashing it for the second. His shoulders are down. Braun Strowman gets the win.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
The Irish last kicker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
One of the trailblazers in the women's evolution, part of the 4 horsewomen.
A young lady who has prided herself on being different. A young lady who has prided herself on thinking outside the box. And she has taken that mentality to tremendous success here in WWE.
Becky Lynch should be prosecuted for improper use of the metal horns, out here dressed like something out of an H.G. Wells novel.
The baddest woman on the planet.
It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring.
A real natural.
And her opponent, from Venice Beach, California, the Raw Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Going for the double play with this move. Clearly her current offense is based on the concept of repetition.
I think she should stay down.
Talk about planning your opponent.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
But she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
And you could tell that this crowd is shocked to see her losing in such a definitive manner right now.
You can see the pain on her face after that slam.
2018 marked another pivotal step for the women's evolution when the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match took place. Becky Lynch made sure she was ready. As the second entrant in the match, the Irish Lass Kicker had a tall mountain to climb. She's licking her chops.
She's thinking about it.
Her athleticism and leaping ability are off the charts.
You talked about the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match, Michael. I gotta give Becky Lynch a shout out because she was the Rumble's second entrant and put together an impressive showing.
Against my better judgment, I have to agree with you, Saxton. I tip my hat to Becky Lynch. She didn't win the...
She goes for the cover. Oh, what a high kick. And the kick out by Becky Lynch.
Gonna take more than that to take down the Irish Lass Kicker, folks.
When the bell rings, the Lass Kicker from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch is going full force at her opponent.
For the record, I don't need to be down with the straight fire to recognize that Becky Lynch is always happy to throw down when a superstar gets in her way.
Corey, it's straight fire! Oh man, she's rolling now. Guys, we're talking about Becky Lynch bringing the fight to an adversary. We are talking about the energy, resilience, and the spirit of a woman who will not be denied. That is why Becky is known for bringing that straight fire.
Byron, that almost resembled something actually insightful. I'll give Becky Lynch her props, but she needs to remember, if she's too aggressive, that straight fire.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Amazing move right there, guys. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now. Does Becky Lynch even know where she is? Becky Lynch is credited as one of the superstars who ushered in the Women's Revolution. No match in WWE history showed where that movement was going, like the Women's Triple Threat match at WrestleMania 32. Becky Lynch clashed with the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte for the Women's Championship.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. The Women's Triple Threat match at WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas was one of the most anticipated matches on the card. Becky Lynch went on a tear in the months leading up to WrestleMania and would not. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
That should do it.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Close to getting a count out here.
Nah, this is just some strategic gamesmanship.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. I see where she's going with this.
She's on her last legs.
Look at this. Exhibiting some amazing acrobatics. Now, she's got all the right moves. The shoulders are down. And they kick out at 2.
Wow, what's it going to take?
We got a cover. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
She's still in this one.
Oh, and a knee. Using her knee. She feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Look at the look in her eyes. Ouch. She's in the zone now. Twice as nice. Got her good with a kick. Focusing her attention on the body here. And she turns it around on her. Ronda Rousey's done playing. She tightens in with the armbar.
Is it enough to put Becky away? Whether it's in a ring and off the gut,
and she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive.
Oh, look at it. Lands a quick punch. Oh, look at it. Byron touched on Ronda Rousey's nickname as the baddest woman on the planet. Her Olympic, MMA, and WWE careers certainly support the name that the public gave her, but it does put a huge target on her back.
Yeah, but Rousey welcomes any challenge, Cole. 15 consecutive MMA victories, all by submission or knockout, all but one concluding in the first round. And she's continued that dominance in WWE. Any woman who wants to challenge Ronda's moniker has more guts than brains.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope, and she's driven to the mat hard. Look at this. And she lands an impressive missile drop kick. She goes for the cover. Champ's looking at. Here's a cover. What a way to win a singles match. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Hey, she was the better woman of the two tonight. It's that simple.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an
Welcome to Balor Club.
He is an extraordinary man that does extraordinary things. Finn Balor is in the house.
The following
It is
contest
electric.
is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot in WWE, Finn Balor.
A bona fide superstar the world over, Finn Balor seems to get better, faster, stronger, and more dangerous every single week in WWE.
You can just feel the widespread respect that the WWE Universe has for Finn Balor.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
Revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away. He got a new attitude. And now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused. Lock the doors.
Hide your kids.
The
Hide your
lunatic
wife.
fringe is in the
Making
house.
his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
He can be technically savvy. He can brawl with the best. Dean Ambrose, he's an anomaly.
No, he's not, Byron. He's nuts. a grand of this generation. And guys, my sources tell me he's got a smoking hot wife.
That'd be Renee, Byron.
Oh.
Happy Rusev Day!
Making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev!
The Lion of Bulgaria fighting for all of his constituents. Rusev Day is a real-life phenomenon, taking the world by storm.
It really is a holiday, Byron. It pops up on my calendar on my phone.
Okay, so no matter how you feel about this made-up holiday, what it has done is provide virtual jet fuel for the confidence of Rusev, who is more driven than we've ever seen him.
Corey, he just said it was made up.
Byron, when's your birthday?
August 20th.
Canceled. Rusev Day.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. One of the most dangerous competitors ever to step into the squared circle.
If there is hostility, if there is tension to be had, Samoa Joe will be the first one in line.
A lethal hybrid of size, speed, technique, and agility. Samoa Joe is second to none.
Johnny Wrestling!
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
Heart and soul. Define who this young man is.
To be totally honest with you, a decade ago when I met Johnny Gargano in a VFW hall in Cleveland, I never imagined that he would grow into the superstar he is today. Johnny Gargano has made a career out of proving people like me dead wrong.
Johnny Gargano was once a security guard in my security detail back in the day. I didn't even know who the guy's name was.
You know it now, and so does the WWE Universe.
One of the all-time greats and a surefire Hall of Famer.
The human embodiment of the phrase, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. It does not get any bigger than Rey Mysterio.
And from San Diego, California, weighing in 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Arguably one of the most inspirational superstars we've ever seen.
Accomplished everything in his career. Here comes the commish.
Shane O'Mac.
And from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon.
I wonder whose life and career Shane's here to make miserable tonight.
Oh, don't start, Corey.
Commissioner Hothead is out of his mind. Completely unlikable. You know, guys, I talked to some of the members of the Mean Street Posse. They don't want anything to do with Shane O'Mac anymore because he's such an egomaniac.
When looking back at Finn Balor's greatest rivals, Byron, would you agree that Samoa Joe sits atop or at least near the top of that list?
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of the reason why it's looked upon so fondly is because it was such a...
Submission time. Up and over with a suplex. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Finn Balor has been eliminated.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Going for an encore here. And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Drew McIntyre faltering some.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect...
When looking back at Finn Balor's greatest rivals, Byron, would you agree that Samoa Joe sits atop or at least near the top of that list?
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of the reason why it's looked upon so fondly is because it was such an emotionally charged rivalry. Remember, before becoming rivals, Balor and Joe were successful tag team partners.
Corey, Byron brings up a great point about the Finn Balor-Samoa Joe rivalry. Remember, they were once as close as you could get. But that all changed when Joe attacked Balor for seemingly no reason.
Seemingly? There was no question about it, Cole. Joe wanted the Demons NXT Championship, which he eventually captured. There's your explanation.
He's just so quick. And a big chop. Lights up his chest with a chop. Oh, man. The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here.
To me, how'd he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Finn Balor has been eliminated.
When looking back
at Finn Balor's greatest rivals, Byron, would you agree that Samoa Joe sits atop or at least near the top of that list?
Oh, absolutely, and I think a lot of the reason why it's looked upon so fondly is because it was such an emotionally charged rivalry. Remember, before becoming rivals, Balor and Joe were successful tag team partners.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
The Pele kick. A nice shot by Finn Balor. His signature slam. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Shining Wizard!
He has him right where he wants him.
See if he takes the bait.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh! That could break a nose. The drop kick hits the target. Woo, nice ups. He's starting to stagger a bit. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight. With the wrestling ability of Johnny Gargano as literally a staple of his nickname, I'm not sure if trying to out-wrestle Johnny is a sound strategy. The best option would be to find counters for his aggressive slingshot offense.
That's the move he was looking for. Let's expand on the counteractions one needs when going up against Johnny Wrestling. In your tape study, Corey, you agree with Byron's assessment of Gargano's offense?
I do, and speaking from in-ring experience, with momentum Johnny generates using the ropes, he can use his body or your body like a lawn dart. Either way, you have to make sure he misses the bullseye.
Clobbers him with the axe handle. Oh, man, talk about a hard landing. He's on the defensive now. And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this. He's got the shoulders down. Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Has been eliminated.
What incredible impact on that move. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
And a powerful kick. Rusev, and there's a kick.
It's heating up now.
This is Rusev's match now. Oh, what an incredible dive. The
There may be no preventing the tag, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
And he hits with the dive.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Stay down, man.
That's right, hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Shane McMahon with reason. Oh, Rusev just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
Happy Rusev Day. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32. Look out, there's the boot. Yanked him right off the apron.
Oh, no. Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after ultimately missing his intended target, The Undertaker.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Right to the face. His drop kick finds the mark. He lands the strike with great accuracy. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down with authority.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
And McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Well, Finn Balor is Irish, and they're known for their gift of gab. Better stay right where he is.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys. Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Samoa Joe,
he's got him covered. Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Backbreaker, perfectly executed. Got the shoulders down. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. Wow.
Dean Ambrose tags in. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Here's Dean Ambrose in position now.
He's almost got him.
Whoa! And he hits with a diving assault.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Samoa Joe will not allow himself to be wreckage.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now. Lands this, and he is done.
Look out!
And he connects with the missile drop kick. Here's Dean Ambrose in position now.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
He wants no part of the outside. Back in the ring again.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Drops him with a bulldog. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
And off the tag is Finn Balor. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. He's not looking good here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
With all of Finn Balor's ability, it would be difficult to ever say he was overmatched, no matter what your eyes may be seeing.
And to say that statement is just a tribute to how transcendent Balor is. Here's an athlete who at only 190 pounds takes on some of WWE.
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
That changes the entire complexion of this match.
There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
Wow, what a...
This could be it. Cover. To restate something Byron said about Finn Balor's physical presence, the typical notion of the bigger man conquering over a smaller challenger doesn't hold true when it comes to Finn.
Balor's a rare superstar that fights above his weight class. For most men, it would be biting off more than they can chew, but Finn accepts the challenge with a smile from ear to ear.
I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call.
Balor shooting out of that pinfall like a bullet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
What a spectacular move. Wise move going for the stretch.
Shane McMahon comes in off the tag. Crashing down with authority.
It is clear Finn Balor is feeling the pure brutality of this fight.
He may very well be running on instinct right now.
He has got to fight back. Yeah, this is hard to watch now. I mean, he is taking quite a beating in there.
He's in control. The back of the head taking quite a punishment here.
He's moving like a man possessed.
The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Scoop slam. I don't know how much more Shane McMahon can endure.
At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
Shane McMahon is in a predicament he can't buy his way out of here.
That'll cause some serious physical pain. Here's the cover.
How does he keep doing this?
Well, Shane McMahon may be in sorry shape, but he's not done just yet.
He's just so dominant.
Oh boy, he is rolling. You know what I respect most about Shane McMahon, guys? It's that he could very easily sit on the sidelines and reap the benefits of being Mr. McMahon's son. But
Drew McIntyre is getting ready. Crushing damage to the back.
victory is on the horizon.
All that's left now is for McIntyre to finish this.
Byron mentioned how Shane proves his worth by stepping into the ring, which is something I don't think a lot of executives would do, let alone go to the extreme that Shane does.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see many executives from publicly traded companies jumping through announce tables. But with Shane, that's really become commonplace.
Drew McIntyre sizing it up. Oh, haven't seen this in a long time. The old air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that. Just when you thought he had nothing left, Shane McMahon's chances just went from bad to worse.
And off the tag is Dean Ambrose. The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
This one's over, guys.
Oh, his shoulders are down. And he's able to get out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is the lunatic fringe, when Ambrose wrestled in Puerto Rico, he had ice cubes and batteries thrown at him. And he called that a beautiful thing.
Well, only Dean Ambrose would be so twisted to enjoy that, but I don't know if Dean ever had a mind, but if he did, he lost it a long time ago.
Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
The belly to belly.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a blow to the back of the neck.
From the moment Rusev debuted in WWE, a lot of declared him the super athlete. And that's not just some pet name. Rusev really does have perhaps the most well-rounded...
Oh, look, Rusev with a running super kick.
Shane absorbing a lot of punishment here. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh, the high-angle slam. I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. He's going for the pin. Byron mentioned Rusev's nickname as the super athlete. He has the credentials to back it up. He's competed in rowing and powerlifting and also studied Muay Thai in Thailand.
It's all evident when you see Rusev in action. He can spring that fast, powerful Machka kick on a moment's notice and hoist even the biggest WWE superstar into the accolade. If anything, super athlete is an understatement.
I go back so far with Rusev, I remember his manager before Lana, Sylvester Lefort. Rusev dominated NXT and showed his impressive power as a participant in the 2014 Royal Rumble match. That April, he debuted on Raw, and the WWE landscape hasn't been the same since.
Nicely timed shot by Rusev. Rusev uses Muay Thai and sumo backgrounds to make an immediate name for himself at the expense of the revered powerhouses like Big E, Big Show, and Mark Henry. When the super athlete defeated Sheamus for the United States Championship, the hero of the Russian Federation became the first Bulgarian-born champion in WWE.
Rusev held the U.S. title on more than one occasion and has engaged in bitter rivalries with John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, and Roman Reigns. The Bulgarian Brute was also a member of the short-lived League of Nations faction.
Just an unforgiving slam. Look at this, right to the body. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
down hard. Gentlemen, of the three of us, I don't have much argument over who is the bravest because Corey has actually been in the ring with Samoa Joe.
Well, I consider myself brave, as should any...
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
Rey Mysterio's rolling now.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
We know recounting Corey's experience with Samoa Joe is painful, but it should serve as a warning to Joe's future opponents.
Yeah, Samoa Joe's opponents are victim to rapid...
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
Are you kidding me? The Dragon Rana.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Looking for all the glory here. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
And he hits a big-time drop kick. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
We know Finn Balor has gained a huge following around the world. It's hard not to get swept up by this young man's extraordinary talent. After every match, more and more, the WWE Universe become members of Balor Club.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well.
Well, that jump came out of nowhere. Look at Finn Balor stalking him.
Michael, forget about Finn gaining his fans after the match. Judging by this crowd during his entrance, I would say the Balor Club is for everyone. Can someone be a good brother and give me a too-sweet?
Oh, my God. Saxton, I've told you how many times you are banned from doing that hand gesture. Your privileges of the Balor Club have been revoked.
Balor looking to end it. He's going for it all.
Cross body.
That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Toss to the outside.
He's lining him up.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Got him good with the punch. Like a cat playing with a mouse. After decades in the sports entertainment business, I feel...
Look at Finn Balor making his... move.
Oh, 1916.
Finn Balor never ceases to amaze me.
He got him with a kick. One place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Unlike Corey, who is clearly a conspiracy theorist, I don't believe Rey Mysterio is hiding something from...
Balor looking to end it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Rey Mysterio looking for... There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Remind me, how many times have we seen that tonight? Lost track.
Going all the way up. He's calling for it. There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
Warm up the bus. This one is...
Oh, he goes for the cover. 2! Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
The Balor Club is willing Finn Balor to continue this fight.
A gutsy battle for sure.
Hooks his leg. He's going for the pin. This could be it. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Guys, Guys, we've seen superstars blessed with all sorts of nicknames over the years, but I don't think there's one more fitting than Rey Mysterio being recognized.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. A kick out, and he almost had him.
Too soon.
He landed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Now step up Enziguri. To elaborate more on what Byron was saying about Rey Mysterio being the ultimate underdog, I've honestly lost track of how many times we've seen Mysterio come out on top of matches he was supposed to lose.
Yeah, and the much bigger competition, too. I'm talking guys like Big Show, Kane, Mark Henry. Mysterio has beat them all.
Rey Mysterio looking for... There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
But can he follow up here?
Finn Balor really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Or get a shovel and call it a day.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
In a career filled with highlights, one of Rey Mysterio's shining moments, Byron, would have to be his victory in the 2006 Royal Rumble match.
I co-sign that statement for sure, Michael, especially when you consider Mysterio entered that match in the number 2 position. Talk about beating the odds. But I guess that shouldn't surprise us. Mysterio has had a long history of beating the odds.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
And there it is, boys.
Think about Mysterio's Royal Rumble.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
3.
Has been eliminated.
Tagged in. Big time Samoan drop right there. And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. When this guy's on, look at him. That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. He's going to need to find more to fire back.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally.
Gets out of the way of that one. Clothesline. Joe is in position. Oh, I think this man means business.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Drew McIntyre has been eliminated.
If there's a maneuver that can put your lights out in a hurry, it's Dirty Deeds. The double arm DDT from the lunatic fringe is awesome.
Driving his knee down. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know, I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
And the knee delivers.
Trying to put this thing away.
He's got him covered.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Real close. Too close for cover.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Nice little time shot by Dean Ambrose. The traditional Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements.
Fringe.
What a clothesline!
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
I think Dean Ambrose just secured this match.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Yes! That should do it.
Bold move going for it again.
He's going for the pin.
Samoa Joe has been eliminated.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Close quarters, knee strike. Bringing it back into the ring. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
And Rey Mysterio says, not this time.
You know, these guys are giving it. Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. You go down. That's a big-time powerbomb. He goes for the cover.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Nice kick out there.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He delivers a hard clothesline. His shoulders are down. Too close for cover.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Up and down with a face buster.
He's got him covered. And he got a near fall out of it.
Just barely, but it counts.
Oh, and he reverses it. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
He took an incredible pounding there.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. When taking on Rey Mysterio, Corey, it seems most opponents have the same strategy, and that is to try and over... Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Oh, there's the receipt. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Second time? Sure, why not?
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big. Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
Well, he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to
Rey
capitalize?
Mysterio has
The
been
pinfall and
eliminated.
the victory.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners. Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, Dean Ambrose, and Rusev.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
The Lunatic Fringe just showed us there is a method to his madness.
And give this Houston crowd credit for being on their feet almost the entire match.